I'm going to do my June and July book haul, and yeah. First I'm going to start with the review books, then I'm going to go on to just my Christine fiction books, and then the ones I bought myself, and then a gift. So yeah, let's go. The first review book I got is The Savages by Matt Wyman. I think it's Wyman, but I'm not 100% sure. So, sorry. This is about a family of cannibals, and it's full of British humour, and it's really good. It's really funny. I've already read this. I'm going to film a review of it now, I think, after this video. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I think I gave it 4 or 5 stars. I'm not sure, but I really loved it. I got that from Hotkey Books, along with Sweet Scarlet by Maureen Johnson. I have a review of this, so I'm not going to say too much, but it's about a girl who lives in a hotel and her parents own it, but they're a bit broke, and so they give each family member a hotel room to look after on their 15th birthday, and the Scarlet gets the Empire Suite, and a few days after that a woman moves into it who's really rich and basically hires Scarlet to be her personal assistant. So yeah, it's really funny, really honest, and really realistic. I really loved it. Another review book I've already read was Unstoppable by Liz Banks. This is kind of a romantic comedy in a book, which I really loved, but I was in the mood for that. I think it's one of those books that you really do have to be in the mood to read. If you're not in the mood for a romantic comedy, this probably won't be for you, but I love piecing together everything, and figuring out the secrets and stuff like that is really funny and really good. I really liked it. I did like the main character a lot because she was really socially awkward, but I'm going to do a review of this, so I won't say too much. Next review books I got yesterday. So the first one is Heap House by Edward Carey, and this is the new paperback edition. It's been published in hardcover, and it's the illustrations in it of the characters. It's got illustrations like this, and it's so pretty. It's so well drawn. I really love it. So, but I don't really know what it's about. I think it's about a house with lots of rubbish in it, I think, but I'm not really sure. It just sounds really interesting, so I thought I'd give it a go. And to be fair to Hotkey Books, who this was from, every book I've read from them I've loved, and I don't know whether that's because I only pick books that I think I'm gonna like, but I've literally loved every book I've ever read that was published by Hotkey, so I have high expectations of every book I read from Hotkey. The next book is a book that I'm so happy to have, and I was waiting for it so much, and I'm glad I have it in my hands, and that is The Illusionist by Laura Eve. I read Fearsome Dreamer a few months ago, and as soon as I finished it, I was like, when does the next one come out? When does the next one come out? And then I was like, it comes out in July, and then Laura Eve tweeted me and was like, no, I'm sorry, it's August. But look, I'm very lucky to get a review copy of this now, and I've already started it. I'm only about 49 pages in, but I'm loving it so far, so I probably will finish this really quickly, but I thank you, Hotkey, for this book, because I really needed it. It was so good, the first one. I really needed this one. I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy or if it's a duology. I hope it's a trilogy because I really like these books. So yeah, that's the first book is Fearsome Dreamer. I would definitely recommend reading it. Next, my Christine fiction books for the month, and the first one is Caleb and Kate by Cindy Martinez Coloma. I don't know if that's how you say the name. It's kind of a retelling of Romeo and Juliet in a more modern setting, where Kate is a rich man's daughter and Caleb's father works for the rich man, and the parents both tell Caleb and Kate not to be together. And the next book is Destination Unknown by Amy Clipston, and this cover is absolutely beautiful. I just love it. I love it. It's about a girl who is always pressured to be perfect, and then she gets a D in calculus, and her mum is so upset about her getting a D in calculus that she hires her a tutor. I think she might fall in love with the tutor. The last Christian fiction book is The Fairest Beauty by Melanie Dickerson. Sorry. This is a retelling of Snow White, as you can probably see on the cover. And it's from a series of retellings, and I hope I like this one so I can go into this. But I love the back that they've done the back as like a mirror or a shelf or something. It looks really cool. So yeah, I'm excited to read this one too. The next one is The Archive by Victoria Schwab. I've already read this for my booktubeathon, and I have my thoughts on it in the booktubeathon wrap up I did. I get 5 stars. Loved it, loved it, loved it. But yeah, I won this in a giveaway on a blog and loved it, loved it, loved it. Just loved it. I might do a review of this. Maybe. I can't wait to get the Unbound. I really need the Unbound. Next 2 books I got kind of go together, and that is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I've mentioned multiple times on my channel I do not own a copy of The Hunger Games, but now I do. I own the nice American edition of The Hunger Games. Love it. Absolutely love it. So beautiful. I really love it so much, and I'm so glad to have this. And so the next book I got, you can probably guess, is the American edition of Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. So like, these are now the last books on this, and you might have seen them in the background if you're paying attention to my videos. Is the Percy Jackson and the Olympians box set. It's beautiful, and I love it. I'm going to show you all the covers. Harry bought me this for our anniversary like 2 weeks ago, and I am in love. I'm in love with it. I really love all the covers. They're so beautiful. So the first one is Percy Jackson, the Olympians, the Lightning Thief. Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse. Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth. And Percy Jackson, the Last Olympian. So yeah, that was my June-July book haul, and I will see you next time, probably in a review. Goodbye!